video blog. I don't know what it is, man. I've been doing my videos on MySpace, and sometimes it takes almost 24 hours to post before I can actually put them in a bulletin or blog, and that blows. But today was a pretty slow day. I got to work, and we actually did like work. It wasn't like, because we've been kind of slow, and so we actually worked. That blows, man. But so yeah, man, I can't believe Heath Ledger died. It's like he was so young. He was 28. I'm not even. I mean, I would say that's like way younger than me, and he's dead. So wow, seriously, that's kind of scary. You know, I mean, he seemed to have so much going for him. You know, I really hope it was an accidental drug overdose or something, because I'd really hate to think that he took his own life. That just, I don't know. That's just scary. It's scary. You know, I mean, I know it doesn't make it easier if it was an accident, but I think for the family, overall, it'd be easier for them to put it rest and to make peace with it if they know it was an accident. Because suicide is something that's very hard to deal with. And, you know, hey, and if you're ever thinking about suicide or something, you know, there are a lot of different places. They got like a national hotline for suicide. It's 24 hours, 7 days a week, and it's free, confidential. I'll have to look up the number and put it in the description or something. But yeah, so I meant to do a vlog about this yesterday when I was doing my vlog, but I forgot. I've been doing a lot of reading of the Bible and stuff, and Emily, used to be Taylor's fiddle player, told me that I should check out Matthew 5:13, and I was like, okay, I'll check it out, and I read it, and I read it 3 or 4 times. I'm like, man, I just don't get it. It was the one that says something about you are the salt of the earth, and if you lose your saltiness, and really you're no good, and you'll be cast aside, and blah blah blah. And I just didn't get it. I don't know. I couldn't wrap my mind around a lot of the stuff that I've been reading. You know, because I'd already read Matthew, and I've read part of Mark, and I couldn't wrap my mind around it. So I kind of like reread it, and then I put a thing on Facebook about how I just didn't get it. And then I had a lot of people send me responses, and you know, they kind of explained something to me that I should have known, but just wasn't thinking about it, because I'm like stupid sometimes. But I think, you know, I know Megan and Sarah and a bunch of people that they explained it to me. It's like, okay, Jesus told stories to people that were, you know, back then, you know, there was no pizza guys, you know, there was no stockbrokers, and you know, back then there was like fishermen and farmers and people who, like, you know, blacksmiths and stuff like that. That's what there was. So, you know, Jesus had to tell stories that they would understand, and unfortunately, it's hard for people like me who've never done a hard day's work like that. Well, I have, but you know, I don't do it for a living. But you know, I've actually worked. But you know, back to the point though, is, you know, I haven't had to make my living busting my ass day after day after day. Okay, I haven't had to do that. So, you know, he was talking to people, man, that busted their butts day in and day out. So, and you know, doing things that I've never even done. So, you know, I guess he had to tell stories that they would understand, and unfortunately, I have trouble understanding those stories. So, but once I kind of wrap my brain around that idea, I could like try to put myself in their position back then and try to understand where he's coming from, and that actually helps a little. That and rereading it, and then actually, you know, see, there's reading it and then just going on and go, I don't understand it, going on. But read it and then stop and actually think about it. Yeah, sure, it takes longer to read the Bible that way, but you get more out of it if you try to like actually understand it. And then if you do have questions, I've found it's awesome to ask somebody else, because then they may know. So that works out super awesome. So yeah, you know, you never can tell who's going to help you, who's not. But I've learned that if you just ask somebody, odds are they will help you. They'll give you their opinion, what they think. You know, somebody knows, you know. And then, like, I asked about the salt of the earth thing, whatever. Okay, and I got maybe 100 different responses. Okay, and out of all those responses, I kind of compiled them in my brain and come up with what I believe. Okay, that's awesome. But another thing I've kind of learned, see, I don't know, I'm still a little fuzzy on this, but I noticed I read Matthew, and then I read Mark. Okay, and as I'm reading Mark, I'm like, hold on, I think I read about this in Matthew. I'm like, so it's kind of like reiterating what the other guy said. So I'm taking it, these are all written by different people, and they're telling like the same story, kind of, but from their point of view. So, which is cool. I didn't realize it was like that. I thought these were like different people and they never really had contact with one another. So, these 12 apostles, the people that wrote Matthew, Mark, Luke, whatever, all them people. So I'm taking it they were all around together. It wasn't like Jesus spent some time with this guy, and then Jesus spent some time with this guy, but this guy never knew that guy. I don't know. See, that's how illiterate I am about God, and that's why I need to learn. So, yeah. So, I don't know. Nothing else. I'm off tomorrow. I'm trying to really beat this whole depression thing, and I need to get out of bed and go do something tomorrow. I just have to. I really, really need to. You know. So, problem of it is, no one ever calls me and is like, hey, let's go do this. I'm like, no, I don't feel like it. And they're like, okay. You know, I need one of them people, them friends. You know, you see them on TV shows. And of course, people come over and they make their friends get out of bed. They make them go do something. I don't have that. Ain't no one does that for me. But what the hell? Why not? Am I not cool enough to be made to get out and go have fun? No, apparently not. Whatever. So, alright, well, I'm about home. I really need to go to the store because I have nothing to drink. Dang it. Now I gotta go all the way back to the store. Man, I suck. Screw it. I might just do without. I can do without something to drink for one night. That kind of sucks, though. Wow. Yeah. Wow, it's like dilemma, man. Do I go get something or do I not? Do I go get something or do I not? I mean, it's 2:20 in the morning. I don't really want to be out shopping. It's snowing. It's cold. I just want to go home, upload this video, watch a couple hours of TV, and go to bed. Okay? Seriously, that's all I want to do. But, I don't know. But I'm already home. You know, if I would have went to the store, I work right next to a stupid Walmart. I could have just went and been done with it. No, I had to forget, because I'm a dumbass. So, anyway, I posted a bulletin yesterday. Some young lady did a video on YouTube. And in the video, she went to a concert with Little Big Town, and she got on video where they, you know, I'm on the big screen before Little Big Town comes out, and I'm like on the screen with a bunch of other people. That's pretty awesome. Made my night when she said, man, I knew they were doing it because, you know, the people that did the video called me up, sent me emails like, hey, we want to know if you'll sing. I'm with the band, so we can use part of the video in the video that we play at the concerts before Little Big Town comes out. I'm like, sure, yeah, I'll do it. So I did the video, and then they took it, and wham! Now it's up there, but I'd never seen it, so that was awesome. Thank you. I think her name is Jordan. I posted a video on one of my bulletins. So, anyway. Okay. Bye. I don't know what else to say, so I'm sad Heath Ledger died. I'm starting to figure out how the Bible works. I'm still confused about how the Bible works. But, you know, I don't think anyone knows 100% about the Bible, because it's not an easy book, okay? It's just not easy. So, anyway, yeah, bye.